Hey everybody, my name is Rydo, and I just wanted to make a quick announcement. If you click on the link that I'll supply down below, you can earn a free Whisper of the Old Gods Hearthstone pack. The link will take you to this webpage. You need to be logged into battle.net, and it's in honor of the Hearthstone Global Games Tournament. You'll come down, you'll scroll down here, they'll know what country you're in, and then they'll give you your choices. I suppose maybe you only have three options here, and between Asia Pacific, Europe, and America. So I'm in the Americas, and then pull down, and so then they show you who you voted for, and I just picked a random person. It doesn't really uh, uh, and whatever happens, happens. For some reason, this character was not allowed to be voted on, so he must either be the favorite to win or he's already gotten a massive number of votes to win. Honestly, not knowing any of these people, I would go for him because he looks like he might be a Korean, Asian, one of those professional gamers that have been playing StarCraft or League of Legends for the longest amount of time. Uh, but I mean, it's anybody's game, and it doesn't even matter who wins because you get the card pack anyways. It says watch the games and cheer for your favorite players. As a thank you for your vote, you'll receive one free Old Gods card pack. So basically, as soon as you vote, you get the card pack. You don't really have to watch it. They would like you to watch it certainly, and if that's the thing you're into, uh, that would that is fine. I suppose you could read more of this here to realize this. There is something kind of odd that they're giving you a Whispers of the Old Gods pack, considering that is a quickly aging card pack series. It's not the newest ones you could get. It's not Mean Streets of Gadgetstan, which is the latest card pack thing. It's probably, unless I'm forgetting one, the oldest card pack that hasn't been eliminated now. And that means any cards you get out of it are kind of the oldest cards that are about to get banned to wild. And the economy of Hearthstone has changed a little bit too, because now wild is even less encouraged to play. Playing wild games with wild cards that are banned from standard play, because the arena has gone from a pick of three random cards, including wild cards, to pick three not as random standard cards when you pick your each card for your deck. So they're going to heavily watch arena, and they're definitely making it standard, which means now only single player ranked play or casual play in wild is the only place you can do wild. However, on the other hand, if you want every single card and you haven't been collecting, or you want to catch up for things you missed, if you don't get the card packs now, it's only going to be more expensive, because then you're going to have to take extra cards you have of other packs instead of Whisper of the Old Gods, turn those into dust, and then use dust to craft the old Whisper of the Old Gods cards, and that is way more of an expensive transaction to do. Uh, and the game is certainly changing the balance too, because they've now announced that even the classic cards, which they seemed like they weren't going to change in the sense that they'd ever ban any of the classic cards, that instead they were going to change them, nerf them, adjust them slightly here and there. And we've seen them many, many times. We've seen Blizzard many, many times change and tweak and nerf classic cards. And It's always been slightly frustrating because change is always slightly frustrating in a collectible card game. But now they've created this system called the Hall of Fame, which is effectively just banning classic cards to wild too. And so a lot of the economy has changed, and it's very strange, and it's very hard to figure out what to do and what is the best reward you can do with 100 gold. Do you spend 100 gold to buy a pack of Whisper of the Old Gods? Do you spend 100 gold to buy a classic pack? Do you spend 100 gold to buy Mean Streets of Gadgetzan? Uh, do you spend 150 gold to play the arena and hope you get a little bit more in reward for that 150 gold versus just buying a 100 gold pack? Uh, Now, based on my calculations, if you are, even if you're pretty awful at arena and are just gonna lose 3 times in a row, playing the arena actually is slightly better because you always get a gold, you always get a card pack, some card pack back in the arena run. You always get some amount of dust and you get some amount of gold, or usually you do. Maybe not always. It's possible not always. And but from my experience, it's almost worth it. Plus, in arena, if you just get 1 or 2 victories, you're starting to go up to the point where you're guaranteed a return. And if you can get all the way to 12 victories, you're definitely going to get a return. Now, that being said, later today, possibly just in a few minutes, I'm going to put up a second video talking about the Super Tavern Brawl, which is a very expensive $10 or 1,000 gold entry fee arena style playthrough. And to spoil it a little bit, it's literally not worth it. Not for anybody. It's a huge gamble. Unless you consistently get 12 wins, 10 wins in arena, you shouldn't even enter it. And I am going to make a video talking about that a little bit more today. But this, so far, it's a good deal. So, I encourage everybody to do this. Also, YouTube is starting the beta test and change, and I don't have it yet, and I may not have it for 6 months to a year the way YouTube beta tests features. But they're starting the beta test posts, so you may notice on your, if you're looking at your actual feed instead of just recommended videos on your cell phone app, it now says video and posts possibly. That is kind of like a Twitter style interface inside of YouTube itself, and a post like this could very well have been covered just by me putting a little bit of text in there and posting it. And in the future, that might be how this works. Now, for the end viewer, you would have to be subscribed to me to see it, and you would have to have the pull down selector say videos and post. It's very possible that once this feature rolls out, it gets spammed like crazy by creators, and there almost certainly will be a period of time in which you're just going to have to balance things out, and creators are going to realize they only need to do that in emergency situations or very rare situations, and I'm too going to be aware of that. But until all of that's smoothed over, so a long time, I'm going to continue to make videos like these that are just short announcement videos. But in general, be prepared for that. So please like this video, share it with your friends, comment if you want to, subscribe to my channel so you can see my videos and my posts if they ever get enabled for me, and click the bell next to the subscribe button to make sure you get notifications because YouTube loves to not tell you when new videos come out. Uh, and I can certainly feel that in the number of views that my videos get, is that people just don't see it. Uh, and down below in the description box, I have links, a special link to friend me on battle.net, so you can friend me on Hearthstone. I still need a lot of friends. In fact, let me tell you a tale here. Just yesterday I was playing Hearthstone and I got a quest that is challenge a friend, and when you get the challenge a friend quest, you earn 80 gold and your friend earns 80 gold, and all you have to do is play them. Doesn't matter who wins. Impossible to lose here. I sent this challenge to someone who I knew was doing nothing on Hearthstone because they were spectating me. They were just watching me play. I told them to challenge me. They don't respond. I wait a few minutes. They still don't respond. I kick them from spectating me, and I personally send them the challenge. Maybe they don't know how to challenge, and they get the challenge. I sit for a few more minutes, no response. I sit for a few more minutes, no response. So this person, I have no idea why, blew their chance for 80 gold because they wouldn't play me in a game that didn't matter. I was going to let them win. That's not the kind of friends I need on Hearthstone. I need friends like you, who can actually be online on Hearthstone, and who would actually accept challenges. I'm not here to embarrass people or challenge people in general. If people just want to spectate me, if they've got watch and learn quests, which happen a lot, I'm on a decent amount of time, so I'm a good person to follow for that. But we need to kind of help each other, and I'm willing to help other people, but yeah, I need more friends. The vast majority of the people I have on Battle.net don't play Hearthstone or aren't online when I'm online. So, click on that link down below, and that will help me. It will also help you, possibly in the long run. And then down below that link, I also have links to my Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google+, Steam, and I already talked about Battle.net social media sites. And following me on Twitter is a great backup. If you want to follow me on Facebook instead, or one of those other services, it's all duplicated. Mostly I look at Twitter myself, but if you're on Facebook and that's where you want to see posts, you can follow that link too and see the same thing. That's it for this video. I hope it was informative. It got a little bit rambly at the end. This wasn't too much of information in the first place. It was just how to get a free card pack and go out and get that free card pack. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.